Good morning, champions. Let me ask you something. What if I told you that the way you start your day could change the entire course of your life? The power of mindset is the foundation of everything we do in life. The way you start your morning dictates the momentum of your entire day and ultimately the trajectory of your life. Think about it. Successful people don't just wake up and go through the motions hoping for a good day. They take control. They decide before their feet even hit the ground that they are going to show up with energy, purpose, and determination. When you wake up, your mind is in its most programmable state. Your subconscious is open, and what you tell yourself in those first moments will shape how you think, feel, and act for the rest of the day. If you start your morning stressed, overwhelmed, or distracted, you're already on the back foot. But if you start with a powerful, intentional mindset, you set yourself up to win. That's why these affirmations are not just words. They are tools to shift your energy, rewire your thinking, and push you into action. Most people live their lives reacting. They wake up, check their phones, read emails, scroll through social media, and before they even realize it, their mood is dictated by external forces. Maybe they see bad news. Maybe someone sends them a stressful message. Maybe they compare themselves to someone online and start their day feeling inadequate. That's a dangerous place to be because it means you're letting outside circumstances control your emotional state. But when you take just a few minutes every morning to reinforce powerful beliefs, you train your mind to be proactive, not reactive. You remind yourself that you are in control, that you have everything you need, and that no matter what challenges come your way, you are capable of handling them. Words are not just sounds. They shape emotions, and emotions drive actions. When you speak to yourself with confidence and clarity, you create an internal shift. Imagine the difference between waking up and saying, "Oh, another long day, I'm so tired," versus saying, "I am in control of my life. I have everything I need to succeed today." Those two statements create entirely different feelings, and those feelings lead to entirely different outcomes. This is not about wishful thinking. It's not about ignoring reality or pretending life is easy. It's about conditioning your mind to see possibilities instead of limitations. It's about training yourself to focus on what you can control instead of wasting energy on things you can't. It's about programming yourself for resilience, confidence, and success. Some people might dismiss affirmations as just positive thinking, but science backs this up. Neuroscience tells us that what we repeatedly say and focus on strengthens neural pathways in the brain. The more you affirm a belief, the stronger it becomes. If you constantly tell yourself that you're overwhelmed, that you're not good enough, or that life is hard, your brain will find evidence to support those beliefs. But if you tell yourself that you are strong, capable, and ready to take on anything, your brain will find ways to make that true. Every great achiever, every unstoppable leader, every person who has turned their dreams into reality understands this. They don't wait for motivation. They don't wait to feel ready. They create the state they need to succeed. That's why they have rituals, routines, and powerful statements they repeat daily. Think about athletes before a big game. They don't just walk onto the field and hope for the best. They visualize success. They pump themselves up. They use words to generate confidence and certainty. The same principle applies to you. You are the athlete of your own life. Every day is a new game, and how you prepare mentally will determine how you perform. By telling yourself these 9 powerful truths every morning, you are setting the tone for how you will show up. You are shifting from doubt to confidence, from fear to action, from passivity to power. You are reminding yourself that you are in control, that you are capable, and that no matter what happens, you will rise above it. It doesn't take hours, it doesn't take extreme effort, it just takes consistency. Wake up, stand tall, and declare who you are and what you're committed to. Do this every single day, and watch how your energy, your actions, and your results transform. The language we use, both internally and externally, has a profound impact on how we think, feel, and act. Words are not just expressions. They shape our emotions, and emotions drive our decisions. The most successful individuals in the world understand this principle, and they use it to their advantage. They don't speak to themselves in a way that weakens them. They use words that empower, uplift, and push them forward. Every morning, the words you choose set the foundation for your day, influencing your confidence, mindset, and ability to take action. Think about how many times people sabotage themselves with negative self-talk. They wake up saying, "I'm so tired, I'm not good enough. Today's going to be stressful," and then unsurprisingly, their day follows that exact script. But imagine if instead they started with words that inspired confidence. "I am in control of my life. I have everything I need to succeed today. I will find solutions instead of focusing on problems." These simple shifts in language have the power to change everything. Your subconscious mind doesn't differentiate between reality and the thoughts you feed it. It simply believes and reinforces whatever you tell it repeatedly. If you constantly use language that emphasizes limitation, stress, or fear, your brain will find evidence to support those beliefs. But if you speak in a way that focuses on strength, opportunity, and growth, your brain will also find ways to make that a reality. This is why top performers, leaders, and visionaries are intentional about their language. They understand that words create focus, and focus determines results. If you wake up every morning and declare that you are strong, capable, and ready to take on the day, you're giving your mind clear instructions on how to operate. If, on the other hand, you start your day with doubt, hesitation, or negativity, your mind will follow that script as well. There's a direct connection between the language you use and the level of success you achieve. People who consistently speak in terms of possibility and solutions tend to overcome obstacles faster. They don't get stuck in problems. They train their minds to find answers. When something goes wrong, they don't say, "This is impossible." They ask, "What can I do to make this work?" That subtle change in language shifts the entire focus from limitation to possibility. Beyond self-talk, the language you use with others also plays a crucial role in shaping your reality. The way you communicate with colleagues, family, and even strangers impacts your relationships, opportunities, and influence. If you use words that inspire, uplift, and energize, people will be drawn to you. If you use words that are pessimistic, critical, or disempowering, people will distance themselves and opportunities will diminish. This is why the most effective leaders and successful individuals are conscious of their words. They speak with certainty, confidence, and conviction. They use language that creates motivation, not hesitation. They understand that how they describe a situation influences not only their own mindset, but also the way others perceive and respond to them. Now, think about how this applies to your own life. Every morning, when you wake up, you have a choice. You can let the day dictate your mood, or you can take control by using language that empowers you. You can speak words that energize you, build confidence, and set you up for success. The key is to make this a habit. It's not enough to say positive words once in a while. You have to program them into your mind daily. Just like an athlete trains their body through repetition, you train your mind through the repetition of powerful language. Over time, this becomes second nature. You won't have to remind yourself to speak with confidence. It will become automatic. This isn't about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on solutions instead of problems, possibilities instead of limitations, and strengths instead of weaknesses. The words you use create the emotional state you operate from, and your emotional state determines your actions and results. When you take control of your language, you take control of your life. Every morning, remind yourself of who you are, what you're capable of, and what you're committed to achieving. Speak with confidence, clarity, and power, because the words you say today will shape the results you create tomorrow. One of the most important shifts you can make in your life is moving from a reactive mindset to a proactive one. Many people spend their lives reacting to circumstances, letting their emotions, situations, and external events dictate their decisions and actions. The truth is, life will throw challenges at you, and situations won't always go as planned. However, what matters most is how you respond to those situations. Do you let them control you, or do you take charge and decide how to move forward? Being proactive means taking control of your mindset, energy, and actions instead of letting the world control them for you. It's about choosing to direct your focus toward the things that matter most and putting energy into the things you can influence. It's about recognizing that while you can't control everything that happens, you have the power to control your reaction to it. When you live reactively, you're always at the mercy of whatever happens around you. If things go well, you feel great, but if things go wrong, you may feel overwhelmed, stressed, or defeated. This inconsistency can lead to burnout, frustration, and a lack of fulfillment because you're constantly shifting between extremes. In contrast, when you approach life with a proactive mindset, you set the tone for your own experience. You are not at the mercy of life's unpredictability. You're actively creating your own path despite the obstacles that come your way. A proactive mindset begins with an internal commitment. It's a choice to wake up every day and decide how you want to feel, how you want to act, and what you're going to focus on. You decide that you are not going to be a victim of your circumstances. Instead, you will be a creator of your reality. You take responsibility for your thoughts and actions, understanding that they directly influence your outcomes. This approach doesn't mean ignoring or avoiding challenges. It means recognizing challenges as opportunities for growth and using them as fuel for your success. For example, let's say you're faced with a difficult situation at work. A reactive person may immediately feel stressed, anxious, or defeated. They may start thinking things like, I can't handle this, or this is too much for me. Their thoughts spiral and they become paralyzed by fear. On the other hand, a proactive person takes a different approach. They acknowledge the challenge, but focus on what they can do about it. They ask themselves, what's the best solution here? Or what's the next step I can take? They focus on moving forward, even if it's just one small step at a time. This proactive mindset is not just about taking action, it's about being intentional with your energy. When you're proactive, you don't wait for the perfect circumstances to act. You don't sit around hoping that things will improve on their own. You take responsibility for making things happen, even if it means stepping into discomfort. You learn to control what you can, your thoughts, actions, and emotions. And you let go of the things that are beyond your control. Being proactive also means choosing how you react to setbacks. Instead of dwelling on problems, proactive people immediately look for solutions. They don't waste time or energy on complaining or blaming others. Instead, they ask, what can I learn from this? Or how can I make this work? By shifting your focus to solutions, you stop feeling helpless and start feeling. A proactive mindset helps you maintain a sense of direction even when things are unpredictable. You're not waiting for the world to align with your desires. You're moving forward regardless of the obstacles in your path. This mindset creates a ripple effect in all areas of your life. When you take charge of your own life and stop letting circumstances dictate your actions, you start to experience greater success, fulfillment, and peace of mind. It's important to understand that being proactive isn't about trying to control everything. It's about controlling what you can control and being resilient in the face of things you can't. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the unpredictability of life, you learn to navigate it with confidence and clarity. You take charge of your energy, your mindset, and your actions, and that gives you the power to create the results you want regardless of external circumstances. By adopting a proactive approach, you stop being a passive observer in your own life. Instead of reacting to life's events as they happen, you actively shape your own story. You become the author of your own destiny. And this shift from being reactive to proactive is one of the most empowering things you can do for your personal and professional growth. It gives you the freedom to live life on your terms and turn every obstacle into an opportunity to grow. Every day, we are faced with countless opportunities to grow, improve, and reach new levels of success. The key to achieving this is not simply wishing for change, but taking massive action toward our goals. Action is the bridge between dreams and reality. Without action, ideas remain just that, ideas. The difference between someone who reaches their potential and someone who doesn't is their willingness to take consistent, bold action. The concept of massive action is about more than just doing more. It's about doing things that move you forward with intensity and purpose. It's the mindset of taking decisive steps toward your goals, regardless of how small or big they seem. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment, the right conditions, or the ideal circumstances. Instead, it's about deciding to act now with what you have and trusting that the effort will lead you in the direction of success. Massive action requires a shift in perspective. Many people wait for motivation to kick in, thinking that they need to feel ready before taking action. But the truth is, motivation often follows action, not the other way around. The act of doing, of moving forward, generates momentum. The more you take action, the more your motivation grows. It's a feedback loop. Action leads to results, and results build confidence and enthusiasm. Without taking that first step, the momentum never starts, and the dream remains just out of reach. Taking massive action also means being relentless. It's not enough to take a few steps and then give up when things get hard. Success doesn't come from trying something once and walking away. It comes from persistence, from continuing to push forward even when things get tough. When you face challenges, setbacks, or failures, it's essential to continue taking action. Setbacks are a part of the journey. They're not a signal to quit, but an opportunity to learn, adapt, and improve. People who achieve their goals don't avoid obstacles. They embrace them as part of the process. One of the most significant barriers to taking action is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of not being good enough. But if you let fear control you, you will never take the necessary steps to achieve your goals. Massive action means acting despite the fear. It's about acknowledging that fear is normal, but not allowing it to paralyze you. Successful people feel fear just like everyone else, but they take action anyway. They trust in the process and know that the only way to grow is by stepping outside their comfort zone. Taking massive action also requires clarity of purpose. You need to know where you're going and why. Without a clear vision, action can feel scattered and aimless. When you are clear on your goals and the steps required to achieve them, your action becomes more focused and directed. It's about taking deliberate, intentional steps that bring you closer to your vision. Clarity helps you prioritize your efforts and ensures that your actions are aligned with your long-term goals. Without it, you risk wasting energy on activities that don't move the needle forward. Moreover, massive action is not about perfection, it's about progress. Too often, people hesitate to take action because they feel they don't have everything figured out, or they're afraid of making mistakes. But the truth is, perfection is an illusion. No one has everything figured out from the start. Action is a process of learning, adjusting, and improving along the way. When you take action, you gain valuable feedback that helps you refine your approach and make better decisions. The key is to start, to keep going, and to be willing to make mistakes and learn from them. In addition, taking massive action means taking responsibility. When you take ownership of your actions, you take ownership of your results. This is a powerful mindset shift. Many people passively wait for life to happen to them. They wait for opportunities, for circumstances to align, for someone else to make the first move. But those who take massive action create their own opportunities. They don't wait for things to happen to them. They make things happen. When you accept full responsibility for your success and failure, you become empowered to take the actions necessary to make your vision a reality. The impact of taking massive action is profound. It opens up possibilities, increases your chances of success, and builds a sense of personal agency. Every action you take brings you closer to the person you are meant to be and the life you want to create. When you make the decision to act without hesitation, without waiting for the perfect moment, you begin to transform your life. This momentum builds over time, leading to exponential growth, increased confidence, and the accomplishment of your biggest goals. So remember this, massive action is not about doing everything at once or trying to achieve perfection. It's about taking consistent, focused, and bold steps in the direction of your dreams. Whether it's a big leap or a small step, every action you take propels you towards success. And with each step, you build the confidence, clarity, and momentum that will ultimately turn your dreams into your reality.